Welcome to Black and Red Talks, your daily dose of AC Milan news. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has decided against loaning Francesco Camarda to Monza. The young talent, born in 2008, will continue his development at AC Milan. Ibrahimovic believes it's crucial for Camarda to grow at a top club, staying true to the Rossoneri colors. Fikayo Tomori is staying true to AC Milan. Renowned journalist Matteo Moretto shared that intermediaries have been offering Tomori to English clubs during this transfer window. Tottenham made a bid of about €25 million with bonuses, but Tomori remains committed to Milan, closing the door on any other offers. His loyalty to the Rossoneri is unwavering, keeping him firmly grounded at San Siro. AC Milan is eyeing João Felix as their final winter transfer target after Aston Villa's interest waned following their acquisition of Asensio. However, Milan isn't keen on paying a hefty loan fee plus wages. Chelsea is unwilling to let him leave for free without contributing to his salary. Additionally, Milan's attacking lineup remains largely intact, making Felix not an essential addition. With the transfer window nearing closure, the situation is tight, but Milan remains vigilant for any opportunity. AC Milan's transfer market strategy remains active as management considers adding a midfielder, especially with Benacer not at his best and Loftus-Cheek still injured. Scouts are on alert for homegrown talent to fill this need, with names like Bondo and Fagioli on the radar, but no concrete moves yet. Renowned Rossoneri journalist Carlo Pellegatti shared a surprising update about Luka Jovic on his YouTube channel. Amidst transfer talks, Jovic reportedly skipped team training today, working separately instead. Whether it's due to market moves or physical issues, his spot on tomorrow's bench remains uncertain. Transfer expert Matteo Moretto just dropped an update on Fikayo Tomori's situation. Turns out intermediaries pitched him to several English clubs, with Tottenham even offering around €25 million, bonuses included. But Tomori's heart stays Rossonero as he prioritizes Milan, rejecting all advances. Santiago Jimenez, Milan's latest signing, has touched down for his medical at La Madonnina. This afternoon, he'll head to the headquarters to ink his new deal. Arriving yesterday, he's set to join Sergio Cancellao's squad and could feature in the Coppa Italia clash against Roma this Wednesday. Davide Calabria is set to leave AC Milan after 18 years, with a move to Bologna under Vincenzo Italiano. The deal is sealed, with contract signing and medical exams imminent. The Gazzetta dello Sport notes Calabria got a severance package before his Milan contract ended. He was seen tearful during his final Milanello exit. AC Milan's transfer market is buzzing. After securing Jimenez, the club eyes a challenging pursuit of João Felix, despite stiff competition. But first, sales are needed. Noah Okafor's future remains uncertain and he's reportedly been offered to West Ham recently. Stay tuned to see how this unfolds. Alvaro Morata is set to leave AC Milan just 6 months after his arrival. Galatasaray has confirmed they're in direct talks with Milan about securing the Spanish striker on a temporary transfer. The negotiations are officially underway. UEFA has refreshed the nation rankings post-Euro Cups this week. Despite setbacks for Juventus, Milan, and Lazio, Italy keeps its edge over Spain. Both lost one team each, Bologna and Girona. The top two get an extra Champions League spot next season. Here's the latest ranking. England leads, followed by Italy, Spain, Portugal, and Germany. Alvaro Morata's time at AC Milan has ended sooner than expected. The Spanish striker never fully clicked with the team, struggling to find consistent form and goals. Reports suggest tensions with coach Sergio Cancellao reached a boiling point after a substitution incident in Zagreb, leading to the decision to part ways. AC Milan is gearing up for a fiery February with an intense schedule ahead. The team faces 8 matches this month across Serie A, Coppa Italia, and Champions League playoffs, including the derby against Inter and a crucial game against Bologna. No other Italian club has a busier month. In February, AC Milan gears up for the Champions League playoffs against Feyenoord. Historically, facing Dutch teams hasn't been our forte. The last significant win was against Heerenveen in the UEFA Cup back in 2008. Since then, it's been 3 draws and 1 loss for the Rossoneri. Let's see if they can break the streak. Santiago Giménez is currently undergoing medicals and is set to join AC Milan. The former Feyenoord player is likely to be included in the squad for the Coppa Italia quarter-final clash against Roma on February 5. If all goes well, he'll be on the bench, depending on his adductor condition, though he's assured the club he's ready. Today's Milan derby against Inter kicks off at 6 p.m., but fans won't see the usual choreographed displays. Due to ongoing investigations, Digos decided to forego the typical fanfare. Plus, there's unrest among Milan's ultras, who are protest against Redbird. Will Corva Sud cheer or remain silent? Milan fans, big update. AC Milan has inked a deal with Bitpanda as the new back sponsor. This partnership fills the spot left by Wefox on the iconic red and black jersey. The sponsorship boosts the jersey's value to a whopping $70 million. Exciting times ahead for the Rossoneri. There's a surprising twist in the AC Milan transfer saga involving Calabria. Initially, he wanted to finish the season at Milan and bid farewell at San Siro. However, clashes with the coach changed his plans. Bologna swooped in with a last-minute offer, reportedly well under €1 million. Crystal Palace is eyeing AC Milan centre-back Strihinja Pavlovic, with discussions reportedly ongoing. This isn't the only transfer buzz, as they're also considering a loan for Juventus' Thiago Giallo and keeping tabs on Chelsea's Ben Chilwell, although budget constraints might play a role. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, AC Milan has made a big call in the transfer market. Pavlovic, who's been impressive recently, is staying put. He didn't even entertain Galatasaray's latest offer. The club agrees it's best to keep him. He's starting in today's derby. AC Milan is keeping a sharp eye on potential midfield additions, as reported by Gazzetta dello Sport. With Benacer back, but not fully fit, and Loftus-Cheek injured, there's a need for fresh talent. They've been linked to Bondo and Fagioli, but no moves have been made yet, although an Italian youth product would ease squad restrictions. Stay tuned. The buzz is real, folks. Crystal Palace is eyeing Milan central defender Strihinja Pavlovic for a potential transfer. They've also got their sights on loaning Thiago Giallo from Juventus. The big question, does Pavlovic want to leave Milanello? Stay tuned as this unfolds. Santiago Giménez is set to become AC Milan's latest winter signing. After completing his medical at La Madonnina in Milan, he's now getting his sports eligibility at Centro Ambrosiano. Up next, contract signing and a grand introduction to fans at San Siro before the Milan derby against Inter at 6 p.m. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, AC Milan has some players to offload before the winter transfer window closes. One likely to leave is Swiss forward Okafor, who's attracting interest from English clubs like Tottenham and West Ham. Milan is open to a transfer or even a loan. Stay tuned, as the next few hours are crucial. Here's the scoop. The Gazzetta dello Sport spills an intriguing backstory involving Zlatan Ibrahimovic and AC Milan's potential departures. Ibrahimovic, wielding his signature commanding style, urged Tomori, Morata, and Calabria to contemplate moving on. Morata and Calabria took the hint, embracing the idea, while Tomori held his ground, rejecting an offer from Tottenham to stay with Milan. Gazzetta dello Sport reports that AC Milan is looking to offload some players before the winter transfer window closes on February 3. Swiss striker Okafor might be on his way out, with interest from English clubs like Tottenham and West Ham. The next few hours will be crucial for his future. AC Milan's coach, Sergio Conceição, has made a final request for the January transfer market. He wants a midfielder who meets the Italian homegrown quota. With recent spending on Jimenez, budget impacts must remain minimal, a tricky balance. Expect crucial updates soon. According to Gianluca Di Marzio, AC Milan faces increased competition for their top defensive target. Roma is eyeing Goglicic and aims to secure the deal swiftly, hoping to outpace other contenders. The negotiation could reach its crucial phase within hours. Details have emerged about the new contract signed by Mexican striker Jimenez with AC Milan. Before finalizing with Feyenoord, Milan secured Jimenez's agreement. He's set for a 4.5-year deal until June 30th, 2029, with a net annual salary of €2.5 million. In a potential game-changer, Crystal Palace is ready to make a bold $30 million move for Pavlovic from AC Milan. Milan values him at around $40 million, but the Eagles have the cash to negotiate. Giallo is considered as a backup option. Tomorrow will be crucial in determining Pavlovic's fate. AC Milan has announced an exciting expansion in its partnership with Bitpanda, Europe's leading online trading platform. Bitpanda is now the back-of-shirt sponsor for the men's first team and will debut on the jerseys during today's thrilling derby against Inter at San Siro. This partnership, which began in summer 2024, highlights a shared commitment to innovation and excellence. AC Milan's Chief Commercial Officer, Michael Odell, expressed pride in welcoming Bitpanda on their iconic jerseys. CEO of Bitpanda, Eric Demuth, celebrated this next chapter in the partnership, looking forward to new achievements. Based in Vienna, Bitpanda is enhancing its presence in international sports partnerships, making strides with this significant milestone in AC Milan's journey. According to Gianluca Di Marzio, the race for a key defensive target at AC Milan is heating up. Roma is eyeing Goglicic and aims to seal the deal quickly, hoping to outpace other contenders. The negotiations are expected to reach a critical phase in the coming hours. Just before kickoff in Milan's matchup against Inter, Andriy Shevchenko, our legendary striker, was inducted into the club's Hall of Fame. Reflecting on this honor, he shared his thoughts with Sky. Jimenez is an exciting player who could really shake up Serie A for us. He's got the talent and power to make an impact, and hopefully he'll wow the fans. Visiting the packed stadium brings back memories of our glory days. In Ukraine, we miss this, the full stands and thrilling soccer. It's an emotional experience, and I believe today's match could be pivotal. Milan needs calm and dedication from both players and staff to excel. Halftime at the Milan vs. Inter showdown. Milan takes the lead thanks to Reinders. The Dutchman made the most of a slick setup from Theo Hernandez and Leao, slotting the ball past Sommer. With just over 45 minutes left, Milan's up 1-0. Can Inter bounce back? Reinders scored the crucial goal in the Derby della Madonnina, boosting his status among the finest Dutch talents in Serie A. He's now the 5th Dutch player to net at least 10 goals for AC Milan, joining legends like Van Basten, Seedorf, Gullit, and Ricard, as shared by Opta on X. Francesco Camarda made a historic debut in Milan's derby at the 78th minute, replacing Tammy Abraham. At just 16 years and 259 days old, he's now the youngest player in the three-point era of Serie A to set foot in this fierce rivalry. Another record for Milan's number 73. Exciting Milan derby wrapped up with a tense 1-1 draw. Reinders scored for Milan just before halftime, but De Vrij equalized for Inter in stoppage time. Serie A standings now see Milan trailing in 8th with 35 points, while Napoli leads with 53 points. Stay tuned for more intense battles ahead. Let's dive into the player ratings after AC Milan's derby against Inter. Pavlovic was solid, earning top marks as a defensive wall. Benacer, on the other hand, struggled to find his rhythm. Maignan delivered impressive saves. Walker had a rough debut, while Musa showed great intensity. Jimenez injected energy upon entering. The thrilling Milan derby ends in a 1-1 draw. Reinders gave Milan the lead just before halftime, but Inter's De Vrij equalized during stoppage time. This is the first Serie A draw between the rivals in over 3 years. The last league tie? November 2021, when De Vrij's own goal settled the score after Calhanoglu's penalty. AC Milan fans, brace yourselves. Santiago Giménez is set to join from Feyenoord as Milan's new main striker, marking a major Serie A transfer. He's expected to don the number 7 jersey, recently vacated by Alvaro Morata, who moved to Galatasaray after just 6 months. Kyle Walker, after the Milan vs Inter match in his debut with the Rossoneri, shared his thoughts in the mixed zone. He said the game felt good overall, but the result was disappointing as conceding a goal so late was tough. However, it's crucial to build from this and use the momentum to climb the standings. The Milan vs Inter derby ended in a 1-1 draw. Reinders scored first, but De Vrij equalized in the final moments. Late goals are becoming a theme in Milan derbies this season, with 3 of the 10 derby goals scored after the 89th minute, as noted by Opta on X.